Hello everybody, Brienne Kerr, coming to you live from my bathroom floor. I finally got a chance to make my home party, how to rock your home party video. And so here we go. All right, and I took notes because otherwise I forget very important things, and I'm super, super excited to share all of the awesome information that I found from working with people and from having super awesome home parties to help you have your awesome home party. Home parties are amazing, and we sell makeup, so they're even more amazing because they're like big girl slumber parties playing with makeup with your friends for adults. Women are super excited to get out of the house. They're really excited to hang out with their friends and to play with makeup. And so I feel like it's a medium and a platform that is not being used enough with Younique. So let's do it. Generally, my home parties bring in twice as much sales as my online parties do. And not only that, but I'm building really amazing relationships with people because I can actually connect with them. I remember them, they remember me, and you will forever be their makeup girl if you are an excellent, Younique home party rockin' lady. And so I'm gonna give you my pointers. How to rock home parties. There are 4 R's that I want you to remember. 4. Relationships. This is what it's all about in our profession, is relationships, is making connections with people, bringing value to their life, them bringing value to your life, and therefore constantly expanding your market by building these relationships. So when you are able to build a much deeper relationship or rapport with guests, when you can actually see them, laugh with them, and make friends with them. The second R is rewards for your hostess. This is all about her. And that's just a really good thing to remember with sales, is it's all about your hostess. It's all about them. It should never be about you. If they get rewards and they're getting their free makeup, they will love you forever and they will tell all of your friends about you forever. My Younique girl was so amazing. I got so much free makeup. We had such a good time. It was just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And women talking, word of mouth, is the best and will always be the best form of advertising. So building those relationships, key. Third R is reputation. The impression the guests leave of you and of Younique will last them forever. A lot of times it's their first impression of Younique and of you. So it's really important that you give them a really good first impression. It will last, and so you want to make it a good one. And the 4th R for home parties is to relax. Who wants to go to a party where you walk in and everybody's like, I'm so scared, it's so nerve-wracking, people are scary, and sometimes that happens because, you know, I feel like everybody has a degree of social anxiety to a point. And this is something that's so amazing as far as personal development goes, is you can step outside of your box. So relax, have fun, get your hostess. Okay, this is what I said because I took notes. Many people have some degree of social anxiety, so try to make sure it's not you. The atmosphere of the party should be relaxed, a fun one, and if you are uptight and scared, that will transcend to people and they'll be uptight and scared too. So have fun, smile super big. Get to your hostess's house early so you can get used to the environment. You have everything set up and you are ready to go for when guests get there and you start making new friends. All right, preparation. Try to have as much of the line as you can. It's not a necessity, but if you really want to include home parties as a platform, which I encourage everybody to do, having as much of the line is really important. Women love, love, love to try out the different shades of foundation. That's something that they can play with. So hit your fast start, get that $250 in free makeup and use it for yourself and your business. How awesome is it that we get to buy makeup for our business and our personal use, and it's also a tax write-off, folks. So hit your fast start, get that $250 in free makeup and use it to build your home party supply. Many pigments as you can, as many foundations as you can. I do not sample out the mascara. It's gross. And it's a really, really great way to ruin a tube of mascara. So I'll go to the party with one eye done and without one eye done, and I use myself as the demo, and that works just fine. So I made the mistake of one of the first home parties I did with Younique, and I got different kinds of applicators, and the whole thing was gone by the end of the party. And the application isn't good, and you want that impression to be super duper great. So you don't have to worry about them testing out the mascara, because that's gross. It's gross. Don't do it. All right. So what do you bring to your party? All of your makeup. New disposable applicators and sponges. You can get them for $1 at the dollar store. They're really, really cheap. I'll swing by on the way up to my party and I pick up some new ones, and I display it next to all the things that they can try out. Our foundations, our pigments mostly. I bring our moisturizers. I bring everything that I have. Everything that they can try out, I try to bring. Mirrors, again, the dollar store, you can get really cute little compact mirrors, and you set it all around the table and it makes it more inviting. They know they are allowed to play with this product. And also means that they're going to be staying there with each other, not running off to the bathroom to apply makeup. And you want to keep everybody around just to keep the party atmosphere going. Order forms. Print up some order forms and pens. I have a really cute, unique coffee cup that I put all my pens in, and I display all the order forms so women know you should be taking order form. You can have brochures. It's not necessary, but you can. If you have extra brochures and you want to bring them so women can flip through, a lot of times when you're talking, women like to either be taking notes or have something they can jot down. So print up order forms, bring pens. And I also bring my computer because I input everybody's orders at home parties. I do this for a couple of reasons. When I sit down with somebody after everybody's gotten finished, looking through the makeup and has their orders together, it's really amazing one-on-one time with everybody, with all my customers. It's also a way for me to make gosh darn sure I'm adding them on Facebook, forever keeping them as a customer and expanding my market. And when everybody sees like, oh, we're putting orders in now, then everybody will. The chances that somebody will order when they get home are slim to none. So you actually, if they get home, you probably have a 50% chance they are actually going to order on that party. So try to get everybody's orders there. I never pressure them. It's up to them. If some women are there just to play, it's totally okay. I don't eyeball them. I don't make them feel bad about it. Who wants to go and feel guilty at a party? No. If women are going to order, they're going to order. If they're not, they're not. It's all good because we are still building that relationship. And you know what? If you do a good job of building that relationship, in a couple weeks when maybe she has extra money and she's decided she wants to order, you're going to be the girl she goes to. Okay. How do I look at a home party? Well, it's Sunday morning and I'm kind of still in my jammies right now. But my makeup application for home parties is pretty basic. I don't want to go too outrageous because I want to be a really good example, almost like a clean canvas for women. So I absolutely, of course, have my foundation on. I have my lashes. I have, a beautiful lip color, but I don't go too heavy on anything because you want to be, they're going to look at you like, oh, look at her makeup. She looks beautiful. Her skin looks flawless. So make sure that you look really put together and very inviting, but not too over the top. I already talked about only having one lash done. I am the human demo. So, when I'm first talking to people, when they're arriving and stuff, they're looking at me and she looks crazy, but oh my gosh, the 3D lash, you're your walking advertisement pretty much. And then once everything gets rolling, you can show them how to apply it. Doop-doo. No cash and carry at home parties. So I know it can be really tempting to take your cash and carry for women to buy on the spot, but it's not about you. It's about your hostess, and you want your hostess to get rewards. So unless you have full intentions of reordering your cash and carry through her party, leave your cash and carry at home. You want everybody to order through your hostess's party so she gets rewards. I'm normally set up where the hostess wants, which is generally in the dining room. I will post some pictures of my home party setup if I can get my son to clear off his trains off the table, but I bring our beautiful carrying case that we got when we sign off as a presenter, kind of to add some leverage. I bunch up our skincare products, I bunch up our BB creams and our foundations, and then let me show you what I've done. This is how I have my pigments stored. It's much easier for the women to read the names. Our samples that we got if you signed on last year, They're really small and it's really hard to read the names. So this is much more inviting. It's actually kind of easier to unscrew the tops. So I have all of our blushers, all of our pigments, and all of our concealers in a display thing like this. And I take it out of the plastic, I put it out so my display looks really colorful and really pretty and really inviting. So that's something really fun that you can do with your pigments. Boo, boo, boo. When guests start to arrive, I stay on my feet. I have a big, huge smile on my face. You're welcome, it's so exciting. And remember their name and start chatting with them. When they come in, you probably have a good half hour, 45 minutes while you're waiting for everybody to show up. And it's a perfect time to learn who your customers are, to learn what they want. I never really bring up makeup unless they do it. I always let them lead the conversation. If they want to talk about their Grandma Sue back home and, you know, wherever, then that's fine. I remain eye contact with them. I let them know that when I'm talking to them, they're the only one in the room to me. And I make sure I do that with everybody around me. So I know them, so they know me. So when I actually do start talking about Younique, you already have this level of trust established. Boop-a-doo. Okay, and then once everybody's kind of arrived and settled, I will stand up and I'll do a really quick spiel, and it goes a little something like this. Hello everybody, my name is Brianne Kerr. I'm a Purple Status presenter with Younique. I have the best job ever because I get to do this. So let me tell you a little bit about Younique. We are a gorgeous naturally based line of cosmetics and skincare. Actually, when I signed on with Younique, I didn't even know about our amazing 3D Fiber Lash, which is probably what you've heard most about us. I knew what our ingredients were, how clean our makeup is, and how lovely it is. So when I actually did sign on and try this 3D Fiber Lash, I was completely blown away. I'm the happiest makeup girl you'll ever meet. And then I'll walk over to the table. I will go through all the products that I have laid out for them. I might talk real quick about collections, about how it's a wonderful way to save money. It's a wonderful way to, there's several different things that you want, you get a beautiful makeup case. Collections sell at home parties, guys, because generally they're gonna wanna walk away with more than one thing. It's wonderful. So always mention your collections. If I have my computer open, sometimes I have like our Younique page with the collections or something there so they can kind of get a visual. If you don't have brochures, you don't need brochures. Brochures are good, but you don't need them. Doop-a-doo. I'll pass out order forms and pens or just show them where they're at so they can, you know, kind of be listening while you're going through talking about all the products. Then it's makeup party time. Then I kind of back off. Have at it, ladies. And they get in there and they play, and you are always standing right there, not leering over them, but you need to be available for questions because they're going to have them. Everybody loves attention. Everybody loves to feel that something's customized and personal to their needs, especially with makeup. Remember when my mom used to take me to the makeup counter when I was a little girl and they would pick out just the perfect everything for me. That's what you want to do. So make sure that you're there and they will wait for you. I generally have a line of women waiting to talk to me so I can customize their order for them. Doop-a-doo. After everyone has been playing and they, you know, you can kind of tell when the shift in the party is and they're ready to order, I will set up my computer and be like, all right, I'm here to take your orders whenever you guys are ready. Then they sit down with me and we go through their orders, making sure it's exactly what they need, and I input it for them. This is really wonderful for a couple things. Again, that one-on-one connection with your customer. B, I make sure right on the spot I add them on Facebook so you're expanding and keeping them in your market. And it's also a way to ensure that you're getting that order. I've had parties where I didn't do this, where everybody just had order forms and went home, and most of them didn't order, even if they wanted to. So being right there, being available, it makes them feel like it's a one-stop shop. You get to go home, you're done, your makeup will be here in 2 to 3 days. It's awesome. Doop-a-doo, going through my notes, making sure I get everything for you. Once all of the orders are in, it's more mingle time. It's more talking and adding value and learning who your customers are. When you can tell the party's kind of dying down, that's when I can go over and kind of start packing up. Thank your hostess. Also, another great thing about making sure like all the orders are in before you leave, so you can tell her what her rewards are. And the other guests can see like, oh, that's so awesome, you earned rewards. Oh my gosh, book more parties. Whether it be virtual parties or home parties, when you are around a bunch of other people, you have an opportunity and a doorway to be into other people's markets. So you never want to let a party go by without booking more parties, and that's how you constantly keep your market growing. So those are my little tidbits of information on home parties. I will print out all of my notes and put it underneath this thread so you guys can read it. Rock the home parties, guys. It's not being done enough, and it's such a great, great platform. I mean, it's makeup. Who doesn't want to play with makeup? Let them play with your makeup. Build those relationships, build those friendships, and you'll have customers for a lifetime. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a happy Sunday.